Party people in the place to be. Live from 58 Dream Street. We're Jameson with Games. Happy Saturday, folks. I hope that it's a fine Saturday wherever you are. It mostly is here. A little muggy, but then again, this place is a muggy hellhole at all times in the summer months. So there's nothing out of the usual there. And other than that, I'm in a pretty good mood. Had a nice barbecue last night in lieu, because we moved Friday Night Frosthaven to Thursday precisely to accommodate this barbecue, and that was nice. And now here we are. It's Saturday. And hopefully, we're going to actually save the day this time. I thought we were going to last week. I thought we were going to put a rest to our Pool of Radiance playthrough in episode 20, but here we are. Episode 21 has to happen because I didn't get it done. What I did not calculate for was that that I would decide I want to check the northeastern outer buildings of the castle, and that would take quite a while, as I got things didn't go my way again and again in some of the battles there. And then I didn't plan on the fact that the hedge maze was a little trickier than I thought it might be. It took more time. And so at the very, very end of last time, I made it into what I believe was the final showdown. Because we entered a room in a hidden portion of a hidden tower in the castle where there was a gleaming pool or some sort of, pool described in terms suggesting some level of radiance, and also a bronze dragon ordered a bunch of level 8 fighters to kill us, and kill us they did. And then I was out of time, so I had to stop. So apparently Tyranthraxus is a bronze dragon, and I thought the metallic ones were supposed to be the good ones, but I guess even the good dragons can be corrupted by the promises of power offered by, say, the Pool of Radiance or whatever. So, interesting. We haven't fought a dragon yet. But it sounds like we probably have to fight one to put this thing to bed. The password is Optawa today. And here we go. I think I'm in the A save. I don't know. Probably not. I mean, most of what I accomplished last time was more to the effect of mapping and solving the hedge maze and the outer buildings. And yet, I'd still like to feel confident. Yeah, this feels right. Okay, full roll call though. Here at the end, Obi-Wan Kenobi is currently a level 7 fighter, and that, I believe, check it out, probably the final episode. I finally thought to get to the page with the experience tables prior to launching the stream. Good for me. But now I'm doing a terrible job of navigating the page. There it is. Okay, so we could get to level 8 with Obi-Wan if you get to 125,000. That would be the level cap. But yeah, he's got 13,000 to go. Okay, so 13,000. Because there is a question here about whether those level 8 fighters were tough. Mainly because they had a good enough Thaco to always hit us, it seemed. So that might be a very challenging fight. It might turn out that we want to get to those level caps. I hope we are. Skyo fan. Here's Survival of Syrup, sorry. Currently a level 6 fighter and a level 6 magic user. Which might actually... I gotta look at a different document for a second. Just to remind myself, because Survival is an elf. Elves could be level 7 fighters and 11th level magic users. So he's not at either of his level caps. But how's he doing towards them? Level 7 fighter, he would need 11,000. And level 6 magic user is the level cap. So 11,000, roughly. A little less than 11,000 is what Sir Waffle would need, but he's multi-class. That's 22,000. So currently, the number of experience points needed to level cap the party is 22,000, because that'll take care of Obi-Wan. And I mean, maybe I'm not going to level cap the party. I don't know. James, the Avatar of Britannia, waylaid by a faulty Moongate, wound up in the Moonsea region of Phlan, the Forgotten Realms. Got swept up in an adventure. Level 5 cleric, level 6 fighter, level 5 magic user. Level 5 is the level cap for a half elf as a cleric. What about a magic user though? Half elves can get to level 8 as magic users. So indeed, there's room for me to reach one more level. Same with fighters. I could go all the way up to level 8, although that's absolutely not going to happen. So we're just going to pretend the fighter's not a question. But what about level 6 magic user? Level 6 and magic user comes at 40,000. So even though it costs the Avatar, James, 3 experience points for every one, since he's triple classed, he's not what's affecting, as long as we pretend the fighter thing is just, that's a pipe dream. We're not going to think about being a level 7 fighter, let alone level 8. No problem there. So 22,000 right now. Badonka, the Dwarven Fighter Thief. Well, what's a Dwarves level caps? Dwarves can be 9th level fighter, any level thief. So she's got room to develop, but I don't see her reaching level caps here. But what about just one more level? Hail British, welcome. If I, as it happens, if I do indeed save Phlan in the Moonsea region today, Saturdays are temporarily not going to be a haven for classic or retro games, because I'm going to check out the deck builder / weird experience that everyone tells you don't find once you've decided to play it. Don't learn anything more. You got to go in blind. Inscription. From what I understand, it's a pretty short game. So next few weeks will at least temporarily be in the 21st century. Terrible place to spend your time if you have other choices. Okay. To be a level 7 fighter, Badonka would need 70,000. So that's about 14,000, which is 28,000. So, okay. Pretty high. And yet, it'd be good to get her there. Kateria is at the level cap because she's a pure cleric, and clerics are capped at level 6. She's banked enough experience points to become a level 7 cleric. That just doesn't exist in this game. And Rilu, level 9 is the thief level cap. Okay. So, stretch goal would be getting 28,000 experience points before trying the final boss again. That's a lot of experience. I don't know. But let's head out. Let's make our way towards the castle. Jimmy! Hail! Yes, I suppose we could just go and just smack the shit out of Rolf for a while. It's annoying as hell to train with Rolf with a character who has any magic use capability. Because, as we've seen, then it comes down to who gets to cast a spell first. Because if Rolf just gets to put you to sleep or hold person you before you can do the same to him, then he just takes you down. And I mean, fair enough. You were about to do the same to him. It's not like you can't call it a cheap technique. But, yeah. We're wandering in a plaza. Why does it keep telling me that I'm wandering in the plaza near Kuto's well? I don't think it's ever done that before. I think what I'll do... Oh, some orcs. No, sorry fellas. We're going to be abusive. They go, yo, we'll let you off this time. Listen, pal, we know what's going on here. Yeah, sure. You're letting us off. Oh, man. Portal Plaza is bumping right now. It's the place to be. If you're a monster who doesn't pay attention to the latest bulletins about whether everything on this side of the gate has been liberated. Through the gate. This area is, I mean, it's a 16 by 16 map like any area. But they filled it in with buildings because it should have buildings, just for context. But like besides the fights you have to do on top of the gate to free the gate and let the guards of Phlan take it over, there's nothing in any of those buildings. I recall crawling through all of those places. Okay. I know I've already gone through these buildings, and yet, what if, like, in some of these places, fights have, like, regenerated? There's that one guy who's always, like, seeing us and sounding the alarm. If there's some easy fight. You're before the altar. Offering box with change in it? No, we are not going to. Hey, Stimpinski! No, he's not dead. He's just unconscious. He's just resting. We would never let Madman die. But we also try to prevent him from gaining consciousness, if we can help it. He just looks so peaceful. Oh, right. 2 swords. Yeah, I'll take these swords. Not because I think I need them, because I figured it'd be free experience. 400 experience. I mean, that's not nothing. What kind of swords are they? Mere long swords? Ah, well, can any of us actually take them? Yep, but I could take them. I don't know why. But okay. I guess, alright. On my way to provoking a bunch of fights with giants to see... you know I'm resistant generally to grinding. But those giant fights are pretty big experience. So if we can accomplish the benefits of grinding... Pretty good, Stimpinski. At first I was like debating between going and trying that fight near what I assume is the Pool of Radiance, near the end game with all the level 8 fighters. Felt like maybe I should just try that a few times, and then if I'm having trouble, I'll say, alright, I gotta go earn enough experience to just do this. But then I actually took stock, and there's some real low-hanging fruit. Well, the nice thing, at the point that I'm at, if I gotta grind a little, grinding on fights with hill giants and occasionally fire giants. Like the fire giants might kill us, which is bad, obviously. But otherwise, like those are really high experience fights that don't take that long. These are just outhouses. Really, really nasty outhouses. Nobody's clearing the latrines here, I guess. Although, if it smells that bad in the latrine, that's at least a sign that they're using the latrines. Which is a step in the direction of civilization. Nah. Here we go. This armed man immediately attacks me. What a fool. Slow down the cycles, because I have no idea what just happened to OP1. Hey, Smokey! Alright. Badonka will get behind him and delay for now. Kateria will just come from the side. $3D glasses at mini golf. Isn't the mini golf already like experienced in 3 dimensions? 18 damage. A miss. A miss. Enjoy your D&D. Happy lurking. I'm actually tonight having a preliminary call. There, got a backstab in, took him down, he's dying. Ooh, Splittermond, excellent. Yeah, I was saying I was in the middle of the sentence and then lost my train of thought, which happens from time to time. But I have a preliminary call to gather a group of people who are going to childhood friend of mine who like basically introduced me to the concept of tabletop role playing, although we never actually played a tabletop role playing game together as children. We would just play pure like imagination based role playing games where he would be GMing, but like there's no rule books or system. And somehow like he's gone on to be like a guy who plays a lot of RPGs and stuff like that. And I've made it into my late 30s. This is my same buddy who introduced me to Doom. Made it all these years and I've never played an RPG with him. And now he's invited me. We're going to do an online campaign in an RPG called Numenera, which I had never heard of. But I read a little bit about it the other day. It sounds pretty cool. I don't want this jerk's stupid treasure. Yeah, alarm sounding. Alarm sounding. Alarm is sounding. Good for the alarms. But is anybody going to respond to the alarm? There we go. Patrol of Giants, led by a human fighter. The leader yells, "Sacrilegious scum!" Oh, is this about me despoiling your altar? Because I took the swords from your evil altar? Like, you're not obliged to join a religion that is explicitly evil in the first place. Hey, we're right up in your face. We're ready to fight. I hope these are hill giants and not fire giants. Great. Okay. Let's get to work. Oof. They don't often hit with the thrown boulders, so it's always a drag when they do. Because it's a pretty hard hit when they do land it. There's no such thing as a hard hit that doesn't land, so most of the time it's fine. Come on, let's take this one down. No? It's only got 4 hit points. We're letting it get another 12 damage shot off on me. Come on, team. Outright kills the hill giant. Good work, Obi-Wan. And he's got his extra attack, so let's redirect to this guy. 22 damage. Got to assume this guy's on his last legs. Yeah, Rilu could do it. She didn't, but she could have. Maybe. Second chances. Second chances. Nope. No luck. Haha. Down and dying. Not outright killed, but he's down. Oof. It's obviously extremely counterproductive if any of us get knocked out in the course of these fights. So hopefully we don't. We do have a lot of enemies to take care of, though. Good job, Obi-Wan. Big damage hits. You love to see him. I think the fighter is a much less of a threat. You know, his role is more about coordinating and keeping the hill giants on task. They're obviously the heavy hitters. So we'll concentrate on getting them down. And then probably the guy will surrender or flee. We're taking a beating. But I think in the end they will take a bigger beating. 2 big hits from OP1. He attacked the fighter because he can't disengage without taking an opportunity attack. And given that we are getting wailed on by giants, probably good to minimize the opportunity attacks we take. 13 damage, and he flees and gets killed while fleeing. Fighter surrenders. No need to continue the battle. 3,300 experience points for a battle that was not terribly difficult. We'll do a little bit of healing. We don't want their junk. But okay. Just out of curiosity. Remind myself. OP1 needs to get to 125. So less than 10,000 now. That's not bad. Let's do some healing. Let's try to roll anything other than a 1. There, 7. Anka took the most hits. We roll a 1 again. That was better. And then 21. Excellent. You know what? I hadn't even thought about it. Now that the Phlan guards control the gate area, we can probably just rest there like it's a safe haven. That's a good thought. I'll give 1 to each of the 3. Oh, come on. 1 to each of the 3 who had 21. Rolled another 1, which is always disappointing. But there, that's okay. The alarm is still going off. So we're just going to go back and forth until another foolhardy party of hill giants and 1 fighter. Blasphemers, get them! Oh wow, no even opportunities to advance. And again, they're just really, this is cool. It's a minor change, but I like that because I went back and I've now desecrated that shrine by stealing the swords. Like, it changes. They're not just like, hey, I think this is those intruders or those troublemakers or whatever. They have a very specific complaint about us now. Right now, a bunch of those hill giants are clustered in a very pleasing way. If we wanted to, say, cast a fireball on them. So let's see. Risky. I'll give it a try. Oof. Ha! Perfect. Okay. Now, I still haven't fully and properly learned the range on this thing. But my hope, okay, I think it's radius 3 outside, and I think that would mean, okay, if I put it here, will it hit all of these hill giants I can see? All 5 of them? My hypothesis is yes. Let's test that. 23, 11, 11, 11, 23. Yes, it did. Okay. And just in time. Oh, man. Servaffel takes a hard hit. But now that we have this vital information. Oh, no. Well, that's the opposite of what we want to happen. But let's avenge him. Terrible rolls. It's a d6 per spellcaster level. And I'm a level 5 spellcaster. So to get a 12 with 5d6, that's real bad. And yet, all these hill giants should be in rough shape. Okay, no, never mind. They're in varied shape. Only one of them took the full... Only one of them failed both. Oh, really, we could have taken out the one that barely survived its saving throw. But as a team, we got that done. Anka can guard. Kateri should do the bandaging for Servaffel. Be very silly if I just let Servaffel bleed to death by mistake. And now. Nice hit, Anka. Not as nice of a hit. Me. Okay. Can Rilu... Oh, yeah. Rilu, come on. Get him. Oh, well. She tried. Oh, they're giving up. Oh, come on. How do you miss 2 backstabs on a panicking giant? Well, this is cruel, but it's obviously now that they're all huddled in the corner crying, it's time to just take out ranged weapons and have a shooting gallery. So where's my sword? Where's my sword? Here it is. Take that down. Find constant longbow. Aim manually. And work on the vigorous ones. Beautifully done, Obi-Wan. Might as well do your last Cure Light Wounds, Kateri. Well, we do the mercy thing in situations where the option is offered to us. If they wanted to surrender, we'd accept their surrender. But if they're just going to hide in the corner and prolong the fight, I'm sorry, gentlemen. We don't have all day. We need the experience points. Come on, Badonka. Good hit. You can just guard. Rilu will go for the finishing blow. No luck. But we'll save that one for her. So we do know how much Rilu loves the kill shot. That was a clean knockout. So that guy will wake up later, discover all his friends dead around him. He'll probably start panicking again at that moment. And it will not take that one long to bleed to death. His friend is probably not going to wake up in time to bandage him. And play stupid games. Win stupid prizes. Okay. Whoops. Keep my quiver. But might as well get out in front on putting away my bow. I got to remember, this wand of lightning bolt, if I get in the right position, this can be a devastating attack on that cluster of fighters in that final battle. If I can just remember that I have it. $4,000. Oh, right, because we split up Sir Waffle's share. And Sir Waffle needed, what? I want to make him a level 7 fighter. 70,000. Yeah, so we were really hoping for Sir Waffle to remain conscious. Okay. Well, at any rate, let's hopefully get out of here. Yeah. Alarm summons 2 guards. So we'll go turn the cycles up so the walking is faster. You do want to slow down fighting so that you can comprehend what's going on. It's less important. So can we just camp in here? Ought to be able to. Let's find it. Okay. Ah, of course he's not. Do I have any? No. And neither does Kateri, huh? Okay. I like the, it's mild flavor, but I like that it specifically says, Sir Waffle is in no condition to be memorizing spells. It's a fun way to say, this man is unconscious. What are you doing? Let him recuperate. Okay, great. Safe rest zone. Really nice thing to have. Alright, I guess we're committed. I'm not grinding to all the level caps on account of, I think it was Badonka, who needs a ton. Oh, and me. But we can absolutely grind at least enough. In fact, we might have already done enough to get me to be James to being a level 6 magic user, because then we have 4 fireballs between Servaffle and James. And like almost certainly there are benefits to getting Obi-Wan to the level cap for fighter. Hopefully improve his Thaco even a little bit more. Maybe even get an extra attack. Alright. Servaffle getting that fireball back. Get my spells, my cures. So Kateri. Rest it up. Everyone's feeling great. Said this last week and it didn't turn out to be the case, but perhaps this is the last day of my life where I will have to go through this healing rigmarole. Since, as I've observed many times, they added the fix feature as soon as the very first sequel of the Gold Box games, Curse of the Azure Bonds. They never again tried to make their players do it the authentic way of rememorizing the spells again and again and again, resting up, etc. Yes, rest, bing, 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 exit, save, be save, please. The field save. And then back into the breach. We're just grinding. Just grinding. It is. And the originally I was going to, I try to within certain bounds, to get a pure-ish original experience. Obviously, nobody playing Pool of Radiance in 1988 could crank the cycles up on their PC to cut down on load times and make the steps go smoothly. Man, this one guy, we leave him dying every time, and then he wakes up like just in time to grab a healing potion right before he bleeds out. Oh, whoops. Not with that weapon, of course. Longsword of +4. What a weapon. Not with that weapon. Come on, man. So yeah, I was going to use the Gold Box Companion exclusively to get the fix command. That was what I wanted to do. None of the other quality of life features. All I wanted was just to have fix. I was willing to go not pure that way. But it turns out the Gold Box Companion is not an a la carte deal. You have to have like the whole surrounding thing and the auto mapping, and it was just a bridge too far for me. So I decided to nobly suffer through the inconvenience of healing. It's the virtue of sacrifice, keeping with my avatar heritage. Alarm is sounding, alarm is sounding. Come on, fellas, come out and play. Should be 2 parties looking to rain on my parade here. At least that seems to have generally been the trend. Alarm will sound. Yikes. Okay. Terrible start to this fight. Yeah. And we should also keep in mind, that in addition to my nobility and my virtuous willingness to sacrifice, I also have the enlightenment in the virtue of humility. Just a all-around, solid guy, this avatar. And so, let's expedite this fight with chemical weapons. Well, I didn't want to call it out, but thank you. Yes, it's true. It's true. I'm holding up pretty well as I grow older. And for whatever reason, I've gotten quite a bit grayer in recent years, but not it doesn't show up nearly as much on camera. Oh no, Survival's already about to be knocked out. I should have had Kateri helping him. You know what? Hold on. I have so many healing potions. But none of them... Oh, exactly one of them. Great stuff. I have no idea how much healing that gave Survival. Ooh, okay, not enough. Fortunately, leveling Survival up more is not as important as leveling me up. Oof. Absolute slaughter on that giant. 3 hits to outright death. Is this one helpless hit? He sure is. Rilu's favorite. This other guy is nausea resistant, which I don't love. Nice hit. Bandage Survival. Working on the fighter. Actually, I shouldn't work on the fighter because at the at the turning point in this battle, the fighter will surrender, but the giants will flee. A much more annoying thing to have happen, because either you chase them down and kill them, which can be time consuming, or you don't do that, and then this dude has a strong stomach. This hill giant in the stinking cloud. It's like Jerry Seinfeld. He does not want to throw up. But if they escape, okay, great. Surrender. That's what we like to see. Because if they escape, you don't get the experience. Okay. If he had managed to keep fleeing, he had a really bad path set up for him there. He was going to have to go right through that tunnel, taking 4 opportunity attacks. Another 4,000. Okay, great, but still. Well, how does that make Obi-Wan? Obi-Wan's there. Okay. So we really got to because I bet I'm there too, aren't I? I am. Aren't they? What a satisfying concept. Especially combined with the enemy morale breaks and they flee desperately. Without even taking care to try to avoid opportunity attacks. Oh wow, Badonka's actually really making progress towards that seemingly far off level up. So, awesome. No, we don't care about the treasure these jerks were carrying. Let's get Survival up. Heal up as much as we can. Fight the second fight here. We started rolling an 8. I was like, is it going to go well? No, we immediately roll 1. And then a 2. And then an 8. Okay. And then a 6. So, 2 8s, a 1, a 2, and a 6. On the whole, I think we came out slightly ahead of average. Okay, 2 for you, Kateri, and then 2 for Obi-Wan. Another fun thing about doing Curse of the Azure Bonds one day, we'll be having Cure Serious Wounds. Once they code in more of the... Here we go. Sacrilegious Scum. They advance. Oh, good. These guys are actually going to give us a little bit of battlefield control before they come to kill us. So, what I will do with that is I will have Kateri and Badonka set up a little guard wall here. Then I will step out beyond it anyways. So hopefully I'm not going to get hit. And I'm going to prepare to cast Fireball, as will Sir Waffle. Here. Fireball. Great. Okay. Radius 3. Does that mean if I put it here, it will hit everyone but the rear hill giant? I don't know. But it's worth learning a little bit more about this. Oh. I was like, 12s, 12s. Okay, it hit all the people I wanted it to hit. But yeah, as I was seeing the 12s, I was like, well, hopefully we get some 24s when they miss the saving throws. And then it turns out that the 12 was the full hit. Oh, no. Indefinite or just like your next planned session is falling apart? 13, 13, 26. Okay. Well, that's a drag, but also, you know, not as bad as it could be. But I know, especially, you know, when you're already looking forward to the next thing you get to do. And then finding out, well, now you got to wait even a little bit longer. Definite drag. Our D&D Spelljammer campaign. Yeah. Because, like, the more time that goes by, the more ideas you can come up with. And then the longer it's going to take to start executing all those ideas. I really ought to be not just playing this like an immortal party and taking care to keep ourselves alive, but here I go. Absolutely. Yeah, our Spelljammer campaign is on indefinite hiatus because Rich's daughter was born, and while he is able to maintain his commitment to Friday Night Frosthaven, excellent. That's what I was hoping for. Yes, and that one surrendered. Okay, so we have one that's on the run. I don't know that we can catch it though. It's frustrating. Yeah, not even going to try. Let him flee. 2,700. That's not bad. Because Bananka needs to reach 70,000. So she's getting close. And then, like I said, I'm there. I don't see myself getting to 70,000 for that next fighter level. But I'm there for the magic user level, which is probably the most important one. So, alright. We can now put a limit on our grinding session here. I'm going to get Sir Waffle over that 70,000. Uh-oh. Let's flee. Nope. Okay. Oops. We should be fine. We should be fine. Many of us are in pretty good shape here. Some of us aren't, though. So, hold on. They're coming from quite a ways away. For now, I'm going to guard and let them close in on us. The problem being that they could easily just choose to throw boulders at us instead of approaching. Giant critical hit on the... No. Would have been cool, though. Alright, so most of us are actually in decent condition except for me. I think the plan here is actually for Servaffle to, despite the fact that, like I said, we really want to keep him up on his feet if we can. I think him running forwards and do I have Cure Light Wounds for myself? No. Well, let's see if I can just hold this person. I cast that far too far out though. Well, maybe not too far. Maybe just in range. Yes. Great. Held. Perfect. Well, that solves one problem. Alright, Servaffle. No risk, no reward. Perfect. Okay. Can I get it down to them? Oh, I sure can. This should roast them all. Except the stupid one. 23, 23. Okay. Could it be a 46 damage roll? No, it can't. You optimistic fool. However, that's great softening of the giants. Good work, OP1. Just guard for now. They probably won't come around her way, but you never know. Excellent casting speed, Servaffle. And this one hasn't even... Oh, he has been touched, but not that hard. So let's set the cloud up like this. Oh, can't even aim that far. Put her right here. Excellent. We got one of them with the nausea. I'm in rough shape, so I will cluster here behind, but I also have a stinking cloud left. Since the plan is to retreat and rest next. Oh, well, that seems wasteful. But I can't get it to this guy, so... Wait, can I put it over here? No. Need line of sight. Ooh, the coughing one got a 15 damage hit on OP1. Fortunately, OP1 had more than that. Not much more, but he's up. I doubt he can take another such hit. No nausea. Didn't save him. Not being nauseous in the long run did nothing for that guy. I can hear my cat wailing, but also Danielle is supposed to... I thought she was up there. I should check on the cat. Alright, hang tight, King. Brief intermission. I'll be right back. And we're back at it. Okay. So, who's still on their feet here? Only this guy and the one who ran around the way. Sure hope that he chooses to surrender instead of fighting on. Be a little careful with Obi-Wan here. Okay, they're getting away. That one surrendered though. Great. So 27, because one escape, all party members up. Translates to 2,700 experience, which puts Sir Waffle a little closer. Okay, we're getting close. I do think that last fighter level is a good idea. Thank you, Stimpinski, offering the welcome bag. Okay. So, Curse of the Azure Bonds is probably... that's a down-the-line play for me. I think I am going to stick to my original D&D plan, being to do a little skipping stone through the major 80s, 90s D&D iterations, which I guess would be the gold box. So get the flavor of the gold box, the Pool of Radiance here. Check out Dark Sun Shattered Lands, the last thing that SSI did with the license, and the only thing they did that was a change from the gold box games, which all use the same engine. And then check out the Infinity Engine games, probably Baldur's Gate, and then immediately after that, maybe Planescape Torment. I think. I don't know. I've been known to change my mind before. So I might wind up being like, oh man, I want more gold box right now. Or sooner than I think. That's where I'm leaning. But I also definitely think I'm interested in the challenge of seeing how far into the series I can get with this not optimized party. From what I understand, Baldur's Gate is actually the name of a city, which seems a little odd to me. Oh, I could have another cleric spell. Alright, because I dunked a whole person into just grabbing one dude. Another Stinking Cloud, and my Fireball. Which will be my 2 Fireballs once we finish with this preparatory grinding session. Which hopefully won't be long. Because I am eager to win. I want to put an end to this reign of Tyranthraxus. Alright. Fully healed Obi-Wan. Unfortunately, I've taken a lot of damage. Oh good, fully healed Sir Waffle. I've taken a lot of damage and I have the highest... I am the only party member, I believe, with a max HP in the 40s. And that's before... Actually, an extra magic user level up is probably not going to send me into the stratosphere. Any more than I already... Whoops, no, don't rest yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, whoops. Cycles up. Dark Sun, in general, is a D&D setting that I've never actually encountered. Like, I've never played anything in it. So I am really excited to experience it. Because, like, I read about it. It sounds really cool. So, and this game, Dark Sun Shattered Lands, I get the feeling from what I've read about it, it's kind of like a... Not quite like Forgotten would be going too far, but it's a oft overlooked gem. I guess because it came at the very like last gasp of SSI, and then didn't lead anymore because then the Infinity Engine came in after they made 2 of these Dark Sun games. But it sounds really good. In addition, just to the general idea of this horrible world where magic actually drains the like health of the world and has destroyed the environment. most everything is a desert, and the cities are these tiny little places controlled by... I have not, Stimpinski. Alarm starts ringing. We confront this guy. He immediately attacks us. Don't worry, we're just going to knock him out, I guess. Ah, you got a big hit. That's frustrating. Cool. Did specifically references to Dark Sun put you in mind of that? Is there some overlap there? Or some conceptual similarity? You know, on the one hand, this it's not like the gear menu is hard to navigate. It's all very clear. It could certainly be streamlined more for the purposes of changing equipment, though. We won't continue the battle. No big experience from this guy, but that's not what we're here for. We're here for the noble-hearted fools who think they're going to do something to us. Who think they can stop us. Oh, you don't like our sacrilege? Alright, we're just going to get right up in the face. It's on. Alright. And then, we want to make short work of them if we can. And we'll try. It's a good start. Serve awful. Bust out one of those stinking clouds. It'd be great for Servaffle to have 2 stinking clouds. For anyone watching on demand, this is Stimpinski's entire chat message. We're only missing his name. Ooh. Yeah, that's cool. That is a very cool setting. And I can see how Darkside made you think of it. There's a Squaresoft tactical combat RPG that from the Super Famicom, Super Nintendo Entertainment System era that was never brought, never localized. Oh man, that is excellent stacking of conditions to make for just like a terrible sounding world that is set up well to be cool for a role-playing game. I hate taking damage from this choking, coughing jerk in the stinking cloud. There he goes. Double nausea. Rilu, Slayer of Giants. Badonka, bravely. Cool. Oh wow. So that's one of those things that you really threw a loop for the person running the one shot. Good work, OP1. Alright, Sir Waffle. Be very careful and don't get killed here. Kateri, in the name of Tyr, will do the killing blow on that vomiting giant. Or vomiting dude. That's awesome. Wait, that's awesome if you killed his character, and problematic if you actually killed the player himself. Boom. Alright. How are we doing now? Servaffle. 2 more of those will get Servaffle across the finish line. Okay. And there's nothing left to do but actual stuff. Right, of course. There's no consequence to him if all you did was kill his character. What was I thinking? Yeah. This Numenera RPG that I've been invited to play with my buddy also has a pretty cool sounding setting. It's set on Earth, but billions of years in the future in what they call the Ninth World, because as far as the people in the Ninth World they call it the Ninth World because as far as the residents of the Ninth World know, there have been 8 full human civilizations that have risen and fallen in the past. And so they're in the Ninth World, and they're at like I was wondering there, I was like, what does tie mean in this context? And I was like, and this is my exact thought. I was like, is this some kind of slang word for like making a deal or, you know, non-lethal punishment? Or is it or did you just choke him with his own necktie? Seems kind of reckless, but what the hell? Let's be reckless. Cast a fireball here. Radius 3. So if I put it here, will I not roast my own people? We're learning. Nice. Roasted a bunch of them and none of us. I'll bust out a stinking cloud here. Coughing, coughing. Okay. Well, hopefully that coughing will turn to nausea. Hate to see Sir Vaffle taking hits. I can live with Badonka taking hits. We have a nausea. We have a vomiting hill giant. The most vulnerable kind. So yeah, so the Ninth World in this Numenera game, and I should be very clear that I have read like 3 pages of the lore of the world and heard my friend's hasty description during a phone call yesterday. So maybe I'm not getting the details just right. But it's like a medieval level world, except that, you know, their whole economy and their whole society is not based on developing new technology and like advancing. It's all based on just finding shit from the 8 previous societies that had reached incredible levels of technological advancement. And so they have access to all this crazy technology. I have not played Los Muertos. Good work, Obi-Wan. Double good work. Obi-Wan kills 2 giants in a single round. Normal, like a normal fantasy setting, or normal, like it's set in something that really, really kind of approximates the regular world that we live in. Ah, we've made it to the surrender point. That doesn't mean we're not going to keep beating up on this guy while he chokes. Yeah, exactly, British. It's all like the game all describes how like, and again, I only looked at some of the player's handbook, but it specifies that like your character will basically inherently be an explorer because like you gain experience in this game through finding and like making discoveries, but that like the things you find, you're not just going to get like an item description. You're going to have to actually like mess around within the role-playing structure to figure out what it does. It sounds neat. I definitely haven't read enough to have like a real clear sense in my mind of exactly what it's going to work like, but it sounds cool. And Sir Waffle Okay, no. It's going to take 3. So 2 more of those fights should get him there. Should. We hope. Okay. We don't care about the treasure from these jerks. $20, come on. 26, this should be fully healed. Hell yeah. Okay, great. Is the alarm still going? Yes, it is. Perfect. Yeah, I know, you told me. The alarm is sounding. Here we go. Patrol of Giants. And they're advancing. Great. We'll get right up in their face. High risk strategy, but it gets us through the fights as fast as they can possibly go. So we'll take it. These ones are all lined up in a row. Oh, whoops, sorry. I lost the track of yours, Stempinski. After death, you show up in an afterlife in a state that matches your moment of death. Interesting. So this is like a role-playing heavy kind of role-playing game. Very story and creativity driven. Okay, does radius 3 hit all of these? Cool. Oh man, we're having just awful rolls. Yeah, like magic as portrayed in all kinds of different fantasy media would absolutely be a society-breaking kind of thing. Just like how are things going to ever keep working the way they used to? And like how are we going to ensure not having like just extinction events now that random jerks can study long enough and then, you know, throw fireballs? Let alone like more dramatic, high-powered conceptions of magic. Oh wow! So you're just like your mascot head is constantly falling off because your head is dangling 180 degrees upside down. Sounds cool. I really want to, like, not that I don't have fun playing D&D with my D&D group, but I really want to branch out and play more and different RPGs. So hearing about all of these is nice. Like, who knows when the time will actually be available to me that I'm going to actually play them, if ever. Wish these guys would surrender. Aw, man, team. That was terrible execution of our opportunity attacks. The Numenera Player's Handbook like foregrounds that Arthur C. Clarke quote. Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. So I get the impression that kind of the world feels like there's like wizards and shit in it because some people have nano machines all through them and some people... I don't do that. We have a convention here, HalCon. I'm not sure if they do that kind of stuff at it. But yeah, these are things I ought to be making more of an effort to experience new things. At least new RPGs, new tabletop RPGs. When my D&D group is eventually Oof. Available again. I would very much like to get them to play something that isn't D&D. D&D is fun, but I find that it's weird because like they've obviously gone and fair enough. They've obviously gone with D&D in more of a like newcomer friendly, like have fun, play in a story kind of deal, like getting away from we'll try sleep. It didn't work. That is yeah. That sounds about right, and like absolutely not how you want your society to go. Oh, he's just out of range. Well, hopefully Obi-Wan will get a... he's in an escape point. So no opportunity attacks. But he didn't escape. So perhaps we have time to take him out. Get maximum experience points here. Yeah, I'm all for. I think it's a great idea to make a game like newcomer friendly and try to get more people interested in RPGs or at least in D&D alone. But especially now that I'm playing Pool of Radiance here based on first edition D&D rules, it kind of really stands out to me how the core like concept of D&D is really heavily weighted away from role playing. Although you can have some role playing, but way more towards go through a dungeon and fight a bunch of stuff. And yet the simplifications and the user friendly stuff, the newcomer friendly stuff, kind of dilutes that experience. That part of the experience. So I really I'm excited for this new Minara game. Yeah, I think it's like I don't have a really clear picture of what the setting is like in my head. Like my buddy told me that the short-term 10-session campaign or adventure or whatever you want to call it that he wants to run with us is set in a coastal environment, and he said the plot will involve a lot of the politics between a few different coastal settlements. But I have no idea what those politics might be or what the world that part of the world flavor I don't have yet in my mind. But so close. Anything now will get us over that edge. Is the alarm still sounding? No. Well, okay. Let's just let me think. What are some distinctive features that I could identify about it as a game based on what I know? Character creation is all about... No, British, we let Madman sleep because two things. One is that if we bring conscious Madman back to Phlan, he starts attacking people and then the town guards come after us. And if we bring him conscious out in the field, as soon as we get into a battle, he immediately surrenders and then he's back unconscious. So, unconscious is the state that he likes to be in. I think it's going to be after I've beaten this game and I go to read about it that I find out, was there ever anything we could do to deliver this madman somewhere and just get him out of the party? Or are we supposed to just kill him and leave him somewhere? Or are we supposed to go to the guild, get back to that party composition screen? Yeah. I mean, maybe he'd be a little chiller if he was more of a weed man, you know? Because he's had some troubling experiences. So I understand why he's so wound up, but yeah, maybe he could actually chill out a little more. If he focused less on being a madman and more on being the weed man. Maybe that's the subquest that I'm missing, where we can find the because like D&D is all doing something with a we don't want that N to change to an X. He'll be way more effective at going nuts in town. But yeah, given that obviously the D&D setting is heavily indebted to the Lord of the Rings, maybe the subquest I've been missing is that somewhere out in the field we can find some of that thing the hobbits like smoking, and then Madman will be like, okay, sweet, I can just stay here. It's been a pleasure traveling with you all. Oh man, I failed to memorize my spells. I must have hit no, or I just never did it at all. Also a possibility. Memorize them. Rest up. Boom, 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 boom. But if this might ring a bell, or it might confirm to you that the game doesn't ring a bell, Stupinski. But one thing that I remember is the character creation is largely just filling out a single sort of Mad Libs kind of sentence. It goes character name, so name your character, is an adjective, noun, who, verbs. And like the adjective is sort of just like there's a list of adjectives you can pick, and they put like modifiers on what your character's like. Then the noun is your class, and there are only 3: glaive, nano, and jack. So like glaive is like the physical type, nano is the intellect type. and jack is a jack of all trades. Customize it however you want. And then the verb is like the cool thing that sets your character apart. There was a long list of them. The only one I can remember off the top of my head, I can remember 2. One was generates fire, controls fire. And so you can be a character who you actually need to have special technology to stop yourself from always being like the Human Torch, but then you have various fire powers. And there was one that was controls magnetism, which right now I'm leaning towards using as my verb when I create a character. Partially healed. Oh, come on. Fully healed. Excellent. Get Bedonka back up on her feet. Hopefully this all happens with this current set of spells. We gotta fight once more, go back to town, heal up, and then it's time to actually try to put this thing to bed. Oops, magic. Memorize. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exit, exit. Yes. Memorize. 1, 2, 3. Exit, exit. Yes. Rest, rest. Ding, 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 ding. That part's done. Save in the B save. Excellent. Here we go. Once more into the breach, dear friends. Or else close up the wall with Madman. I'm not going... It occurred to me just now. Why do I keep bothering to go in and kill that guy? Knowing A, that he's never truly killed, and B, that he's not the part that we're here for. Troll giants. They think we're sacrilegious. Well, see how sacrilegious they think we are when we kill them. For anyone reading late, for anyone on demand, British comment starts. One of my dearest moments in pen and paper was a handyman I played. When my character met the group, I had a, and then you can read the rest for yourself. In a critical fail, his character was hellbent, but the other character was an archdemon. The character did everything to please him, where in reality he was trying to be friendly and helpful. That's fun. I once decided I wanted to create a dark elf character who was not the standard, like, you know, couldn't bear the evil of drow society or of dark elf society, but was instead someone who was the second born of her family, and so turned on dark elf society because she wasn't getting all the privilege. And so she would have come to the world, and she's a wandering adventurer, but she's extraordinarily selfish. And I went on a limb with this because I was playing with people I'd never played before who I did not know well. And the DM decided to do the classic, you know, we begin with, you know, you're fighting in a combat arena. And the idea of this combat arena was that they put the parties together, like everybody enters, and then they form parties of two who will actually do the fights. And so I got put in a party with one of the other players, and the very first action I took in the entire game, when it was my turn first in the battle, was his character's name was Corto, and the very first thing I did was I jumped behind him and pushed him towards the enemies, and then shouted, "Protect me, brave Colin!" And there's a real chance of just, you know, making all the people I was playing with be like, wow, this guy's an asshole. But fortunately, they got the character. They thought she was funny. So I put it all on the line and it paid off. Our fireball rolls today, combined with the efficacy of our enemies in making their saving throws, it's really been terrible. Wow. Well, if I wasn't already pretty sold on the idea that enemy morale is based on a cumulative hit point total, I think the surrender of the fighter just confirmed it, because we only killed one of these giants. And they're all surrendering even though they're in the hall and they could just run. Great. No, we won't continue. Thank you for the experience. All right, we're done grinding. Just got to get out of here, which we've done. Oh, the alarm still sounds. Okay, so we might have to do another fight. But it will be expediency. It'll have nothing to do with... Oh, no, we got away. Okay. Back to the heart of Phlan. Of New Phlan. I guess we're in the heart of Phlan right now. Oh. What the hell is this? Doesn't want to parlay. Weird. It's a different graphic. They chased us out into the gate area. You know, the town guard could be pitching in a little bit here, you know. I do get a kick out of this. Just being really, really obsequious to a guy who's not trying to intimidate you in any way, but you're just intimidating yourself because you think he's a demon in disguise. 12, 12, 12, 24. I mean, 24 is a good roll out of a potential 30. But most of those guys just made their saving throws, which we don't like. Anyway, other than us actually just being defeated, which is quite unlikely, doesn't matter if any individual party member gets knocked out here. So we're in good condition. We have the experience points we need for where we want to be. As long as, again, the whole thing doesn't just fall apart. The hill giants get on a roll and just crush us all with boulders. This fighter. There we go. Dead. Or dying. Either dead or dying. Dead or trying to go. That was not the correct last note. For the refrain of Strange Days by the Matthew Good Band. A classic 90s Canadian alternative rock band. Yeah, flee all you want, man. We're entirely okay with you fleeing in this particular instance. Because we don't care anymore about the experience. But yeah, you weren't welcome here. I'm glad you're leaving. British starts saying, a single scene that made everyone laugh was another character of mine. A mage with the disadvantage of brittle bones. First session, I'm on a pony, and you can read the rest. It's being led by someone to learn riding in the game. I make the roll, and critical fail. We laugh, thinking it's not a big deal. And I roll for athletics to soften the fall. Critical fail. Oh no. Oh no. How much of this campaign did your character just spend in traction? Should have run faster. This guy's not in a good spot. And he's done. Outright killed. Brutal. But it's a dangerous world out here. No, we won't take anything else. And away we go. Surely they're not still following us. But yeah, that was right at the gate. Are the town guard not there with like some hot oil or even just bows and arrows? They couldn't have done anything to help us out. Orcs. Alright, come on, fellas. We're just going to insult you and then you're going to run away. Yep. Why even ready your weapons? Just incredible, outrageous bad luck. Bash. Dirty, smelly room we're always walking through. That's the kind of thing that if this was if I was playing the Pool of Radiance tabletop module, I would take advantage of the flexibility of tabletop role-playing to request the city council send someone into the slums to clean up the old stable. Yeah, proclamations that we don't need. This is masterful. Oh, OP1 does not have any platinum. Okay, who has platinum? So we don't keep on going in and getting kicked out. Survival. Great stuff. Yes, we want to stay. Survival will pay. Alright. Oh my goodness. That's great. Especially because it was not any kind of scenario. Like you're not... There was no peril. Did you create an all new character, or did you just like, change a couple letters and be like, oh, hey, his twin brother shows up? Ah, wait a minute. Need to actually cast all my charges of Cure Light Wounds before I go resting. Oh, good rolls, good rolls. Here we go. Obi-Wan fully healed. This could be one of the, like, at this point, we might be running out of the times that we have to do this. This could be the last one. I don't think it's the last one, but we're close. I think it's not possible it could be the last time. Come on. Fully in 2. Nope. Fully in 3. Got it. Fully healed. Okay. Kateri can get herself to full. With 4 Cure Light Wounds. Right. Rolled a 7. Rolled a 7. And she's healed. Now, British says, we talked about it, that we should just ignore that bad amount of luck and let him live. Or, like I said, duplicate him in some way. And now we're on screen. But in the end, we decided it was so hilarious. Let him die. That's awesome. The party's battle cry can be for whatever the horse guy's name was. He's gone, but he's not forgotten. He gave his life for us. In a very indirect way, in that learning to ride would have eventually allowed him to contribute to our adventure, and therefore was on our behalf. Okay. Okay. We're all spelled up, right? I just did that? Yes, I did. Alright. Update the A save. It's 4:06 in the morning, which is daytime here. In the Moonsea region. Yeah, you can. Although, really, we're just here to sell you jewelry. Sold. That alone should be enough to pay for any levels up that we're about to get. So, okay. Who's leveling up? Obi-Wan is. I don't think I did the math quite right when I said all the levels up we need. But maybe. Maybe. Okay. Obi-Wan is leveling up. Servathal is leveling up. I am leveling up. Is Bedonka? Bedonka is leveling up. So that's 4. I'm skeptical. Might have come up just short here. What does Bedonka have right now? Oh, wait. Okay, we're covered. Okay, let's go do it. And then it's time. The moment of truth will be at hand. Alright, so I am getting a magic user level up. James, the avatar. I, the character. Through the East door. Train only magic users? Hell yeah, I want to train. Yes, please. So now I can learn a new spell. How about dispel magic? I don't know. I don't know and I don't really care. Alright, we're out of there. And then Servathal is getting a fighter level. I think it's all fighters from there out. Hey, hey, hey. Nope, we're not here to beat up Rolf. Give him our best, though. Should really buy Rolf a bottle of wine or something before we leave Phlan after saving it. Yeah, we want to train. We want to train lots. Yes. It had in-game consequences as well, British begins, and then it's all on screen. Gee, I found it funny. That's great. I feel bad for the riding school. It's not their fault. The freak accident that couldn't have gone worse just happened to go down on their watch. And yet. Okay. 4 levels just gained. Another charge of fireballs in the mix. Only one character made it to the 40s for hit points, and I made it in style. Because I suppose this is the blessing, right, of multiclassing. The leveling up was much slower, and in some cases here, I'm pretty constrained in what I can, how much we can reach level-wise. Like level 5 is as cleric-y as I can get, and yet in the end, let's just take a look here. I mean, Obi-Wan gained 7 levels in the game. Servathal gained 6 and 5, 11. Badonka gained 6 and 6, 12. Kateri gained 4, 5. How could any grand adventure compare to the outrageous joy of killing a character in a non-danger scenario at the very start of a campaign? It's the kind of stuff, you can't plan for that as a GM. So you shouldn't even feel bad if that's, in the end, the best moment. Kateri gained 5 levels in this game. Rilu gained 8. And then I gained 4, 9, 14. So even with restrictions, I gained lots. I have memorized spells because we'll just do it in the gatehouse. Before we go in case anyone was watching and was like, oh man, this idiot. He was all gung-ho for a second fireball and now he's not even memorizing it. It would be nice to have Servathal have a second Stinking Cloud, as I started to say much earlier. Except that, something went wrong when I got the password to the gate. And I don't know exactly what. Presumably I wrote something down wrong. I guess I could look at it and, pick a letter to change. But otherwise I'd have to go slogging back through, find the things that gave me the password, hope those events can actually even be re-triggered. And I don't want to. I'm not that passionate about it. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. Crossing that bridge. Oh, doing the thing I said I would do. All right, 4 fireballs, 3 stinking clouds, and all that other stuff, which is good stuff too. Update the B save. This is it. Against Tyranthraxus. Okay. I'll take 1 shot at swapping out a letter from what I thought the password was. Oh, we're past even getting to do because we stole. Oh man, okay. Blaspheming against their thing really created a problem here. At any rate, we take 1 round of being pummeled with boulders and an alarm is sounding. Okay, It was not worth the 400 experience points to desecrate that altar. In hindsight, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Alright, so here we are. And the route that we need to take, we're currently right here. We want to go east from here. And then south from there. And then back north from there. And then west from there. And then we're into the place with the secret. So hopefully we're not harassed too much in here. And just looking, yeah, this is the way. Alarm is sounding. Well, come get us. We're in the poisonous hedge maze. I can imagine why you might not want to chase us around the poisonous hedge maze. Hedge maze. Further. Yeah. I don't think we'll be encountering any guards in this poison hedge maze, which is nice. Hopefully the alarm dies down. Okay. We are now in the northeastern quadrant. Get the focus back. Well, not quite, but you can see the lines. Okay, so south. Yeah, ring the alarm. I don't care. Ring it all day. Knock yourselves out. If you're not going to come bounding around in the poison hedge maze to find us, it's just not our problem. Okay, wait. Let's try again to get this thing to focus a bit better for me. What if I went like this and then dropped it? Cover the thing. Wait. Pull out. There! Cinematographic mastery. There we go. Where am I? I've lost track. Drat. Wait, I'm looking south. I think this is where yeah. At the end of this, I want to go left. Yeah, we can hear your alarm. We just don't care. North. Giant snakes? Okay. Real tactical error back when I desecrated that altar for a tiny amount of experience points. Hopefully nobody gets poisoned here. That would be annoying. Very annoying. Okay, fine. We'll do it again. Start over. Arrgh. Okay. Okay. What are you gonna do? I will, on my way to the door, I'll see if I can pop in and undesecrate the altar. Wait, what if I just drop the swords? Because, like, how do they know we desecrated their altar? Is it just because we're carrying the swords that we stole? Probably it's just a flag that's been tripped. But maybe. Okay. We need the double crook. The three-legged table? Yep. Password is not now. But au contraire. We are doing this right now. Alright. Bash our way out. Who came by and locked us in? Okay. Was the altar in this area? Yes. For the altar. No, we won't steal the offering box. No, can't put the swords back. So I think Badonka took them. So let's try it. Because otherwise, this might turn out to have been the one big opportunity to actually get something out of the invisibility spell. Let's find it. No, they know. They're pelting us with boulders. But it wasn't so bad this time. 13 total damage. And we're in. The alarm is sounding, which, as we now know, can summon giant snakes to our great frustration. But I don't think I've got a plan here that isn't just do our best. Well, hopefully the heroes learn a lesson about religious tolerance. Can I flee? No. And probably that's for the best. I can easily imagine myself winding up quite frustrated if I had fled. Hey, a banana peel. What an odd embellishment to see this one time, but never before that I can remember, or perhaps since. Okay, so Raffle is going to try and cast Sleep, because we're not going to get a ton out of Sleep. Is this close enough to put any of them to sleep? Yeah. Elsewhere in the adventure, we're not going to be, you know, those fighters are not going to be put to sleep. Level 8 fighters are not going to fall to a sleep spell. So anything that can reduce the burden here and reduce the number of attacks we take from giant snakes that can potentially poison and instantly kill us, the better. You love to hear that missing sound. Okay, this is coming together. Okay, we got it. Oh, Badonka has an extra attack now. Awesome, which means Servaffel also has an extra attack. Okay. Hope the alarm stopped. No, of course not. Fine. We'll continue being attacked by giant snakes. Which is fine as long as they're missing. Now, let's use another sleep. Nothing. Total failure. Oh, it probably has the same shape as Stinking Cloud, where it's going down into the... I don't know. But our extra attacks coming in very handy already. A miss, thank goodness. Beaten. Okay. Okay. So where am I? Who am I? Where am I going? Looking east right now? Okay, so alarm is still sounding. I mean, it makes sense that the come on, just focus for me. Fine, whatever. It makes sense that, you know, why would the alarm stop sounding? Because the guards responding to it keep getting killed. On the other hand, I would love it if they stopped sending snakes after us. We're approaching the point where it all fell apart last time. I think the alarm might have stopped. Cautious optimism. Okay, good. we killed enough of the giant snake patrols that they were like, okay, just turn off the alarm. We're gonna run out of giant snakes if we keep this thing going. Whoops. And from here, just south. Great. Now we're in the southeastern quadrant. Come on, just focus. Stupid camera. That whatever. So we're here, and we want to get to here. Oh hey, it focused. Nice. It's a good camera. I take back what I said about it being stupid. Okay, so yeah, I see a path. From here I'll go east, 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 south, 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 south. And then here's where I want to turn west. And go west, 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 west. Turn east. You know what? It occurs to me, this would be much faster if I just came in through that gate. Perhaps I'll make a note of that for next time, if there is a next time, which hopefully there won't be. Hopefully we just win. Alright. No need to go in there and bother the fire giants if they even still exist. And then many steps to the north here, stopping just before we stumble into the poison bush with its terrible poisonous thorns. Now we're going back north, the northeast quadrant, where we have entered here this time and want to exit here. That's not too bad. East, 1, 2, north, east, east, north, west, west, north, north, and straight west. Now we're all the way back where we started, but with a better setup. We have entered here and we're going in here. Will there be trolls or anything in here? No, apparently not. Okay. I might have to do a little mapping for this last area. Or I might not. I mean, I didn't map last time, and it didn't seem very big, and I found my way to Tyranthraxus. At any rate, here we are. We should absolutely heal up. I don't think I'll risk resting right now. That would be great. Fully healed. Fully healed. Excellent. Suppose now, hold on. Let's look at the items some of these characters are holding. And see. Let's see. A potion of speed. I don't know. Maybe that's good. Maybe I should try. Should probably try some of this stuff. I don't see the point of these two-handed swords that I'm dragging around, so I'm just going to drop them. Because I can't imagine they're better than a two-handed sword of +2. Or +1 versus undead. +1 and +3 versus undead. Okay. What do you hold, Sir Waffle? You drank that healing potion. He's got these scrolls. Which, I guess I should take a look and see. What are they? What do they have? Combat spells, probably. So we'll have to actually find out in battle, if need be. I've got lots of clerical spells, clerical scrolls, potion of healing, potion of giant strength. Maybe I should drink that at the start of the battle. We'll see. Items. Potion of speed, 3 potions of extra healing. Excellent. In fact, perhaps I should have those and then go back, because Servaffel is the lowest max hit points, but he's a frontline fighter, so he's got space. So we'll give him at least one of those. I'll give him 2. He is more fragile than Medaka. Great. Okay. Kateri has all kinds of clerical scrolls. Wand of magic missiles I'm not going to wind up using. Potion of giant strength, though. Trade that to Obi-Wan. Except he already has the ogre strength gauntlets, but are giants stronger than ogres? I don't know. And Rilu, I think, has a lot of healing potions, which he should probably disperse a little, if possible. Okay. That's enough for me right now. Alright. I'm gonna run to the washroom, and then we're going in. Hang tight, gang. Okay, this is it. Well, this is it if it goes well. Which I have some control. I have influence over, but not direct control. There's the secret door. Takes us through into here. And then what? Then what do I do? I think I actually take the... You go upstairs. Do you want to go down these stairs? No. Secret door is found to your left. Through the secret door. Up these stairs. Sure. A room furnished with chairs and benches. The thief shouts blasphemers and attacks. Because yes, we are blasphemers. This didn't happen last time. Really created a whole set of situations for myself. By going back, Some real zealotry here from this level 1 thief. He's willing to put it all on the line against us. We won't continue the battle. We don't care about this guy's junk. You enter a room furnished as the apartment of a wealthy, if eccentric merchant. A middle-aged man in robes looks up from a desk. A sudden look of fear comes over his face. If you've come from Tyranthaxus, I can offer a better deal. If you kill him instead of me, I will make you all generals. In fact, I will join you. Is it a deal? Yeah, sure. Enemy, my enemy is my friend. You aren't going to be appointing us as generals, though, because we're not killing Tyranthraxus to put you in charge. Probably going to jail. Genhiris. What is Genhiris' deal? He's a lawful evil magic user. What spells does he have prepared? Yeah, this guy could be helpful. If he actually fights for us, which I don't think is at all guaranteed. You want to go down these stairs? Sure. You're in the audience hall of Tyranthraxus, conqueror of Phlan. The ceiling has been torn away, leaving the entire section of the tower open to the sky. In the center of the room is a glowing pool. A radiant pool, perhaps. An ancient bronze dragon, surrounded by a fiery aura, rises from where it was coiled nearby. I think that's Tyranthraxus. 2 guards move to bar your path. The dragon looks at you with malevolence. Guards, kill these pests. Well, hold on. Can we talk about this? Nope. They don't want to parley. It says 2 guards. But by my count, there are several more guards than advertised here. Oh, well. Yeah. If I could kill instantly, which I just can't, the fighter directly below Badonka here, then Sir Waffle could take a down left step and then use the wand to lightning bolt and zap through the crowd. I think he's got one. Okay. So, why did I come down here without having cast Bless? I don't know. I'll have Kateri pray right away. But yeah, these guys immediately, they don't miss a lot. And they hit hard. And they have tons of hit points. Obviously, some combination of really successful fireballs and stinking clouds, holdings of persons. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Although Genhiris did not aim that in a great way. Sir Waffle's taking damage, so he can't attack. Oh, so perhaps isn't that exactly the kind of time when you try something other than your 2-handed weapon? Yeah. All right, take care, British. I'll know you're here in spirit. Okay, well, let's see what this Wand of Paralyzation can do. I mean, I think I get the idea. How many targets do I get? 1. And he's unaffected. I took big damage there, which means I also can't cast. I don't think this first attempt is going to be our successful one. I gotta remember to bless ourselves before we come in here. Okay, well. Yeah, 10 damage. That's not a bad hit, but it's not going to be enough. There's very little tactical flexibility here. Alright, I will try using the Wand of Lightning Bolt. Got a 2-handed wand, apparently. Or wait, hold on. Hands are full. What are you... Oh, I didn't even take the mace off. That's my problem. What did I don't know. Okay. Hold on, though. What are my spells on here? None of these matter to me. Oh. This at least actually should let us get 3 of these dudes. Yep. That's the kind of stuff we need if we're going to win this fight. Alright. Servathal can cast. Better do Stinking Cloud first. These guys aren't in any position to be effectively fireballed. But I get 3 of them with 1 Stinking Cloud. Nausea, nausea, nausea. You love to see this much nausea. Let's try to keep it rolling. How many of these chumps can we make helpless, and how quickly? Good news, Rilu. Ah, she can't use the sling because of the nauseous guy next to her, but she can just take 1 step away and then use the sling to kill that stupid nauseous guy. What's happening here? Oh no. Okay, never mind. It was just the page didn't turn, so we were just seeing it flicker in place while it was going and bouncing off that wall. I was concerned that the game had frozen. Okay. Hopefully, I mean, it'd be just grand if all of these dudes failed their save throws. Let's find out. 1. I mean, I'll take 1. Alright, well, Gennahiris, we hardly knew ye. I'm down. Servathal's down. Alright. Probably trying this again. But even just remembering to cast Bless before we come in will make a big difference. And a little bit of luck is going to matter here too. Held. Come on. All 3. Held. Yes. All 3. Okay. 2 out of 3. I'll take it. Obi-Wan's down. Thing is, it seems pretty clear we need to fight a bronze dragon right after this. Once again, this guy's come up here. Rilu, just delay for now, I guess. Okay, get out your dagger. I don't think we're going to get anything done here. Target him. Target him. Target him. Come on. Hold them all. No. Huh? Okay. Like, our odds are very bad here. I don't want to sugarcoat things. But okay. Can you take this potion? Yes, you can. Use it. On yourself, please. Didn't matter. Okay. The monsters will be rejoicing soon. There's no getting around that. This is a tough fight. Okay. Well done, gentlemen. But just imagine what could happen if I come in with even a little bit more preparation. You could be in real trouble. Here we go. If at first you don't succeed, try again. I got time. Time is not an issue yet. I remain bullish that we will save Phlan and the Moonsea region forever. I'm sure nothing in the history of the Forgotten Realms ever happens again in the Moonsea region after this. Alright. So we go through. We go up. Do I want to go down? No, I just came up. We find the secret door to the left. We go through it. We go up those stairs to the top of the tower. I think it was this way. In a room, here's the thief. The thief really doesn't like that we're blasphemers. But guess what, buddy? We don't like that you're, you know, a servant of an evil god. So we all have issues with each other. Oh. Anyway, you're done. Boom. Very good. Yeah, this is a fortuitous alliance because again, Harris was contributing well. You know, right up until he got his brains bashed in. Yes, you can join us. Make no mistake, buddy. You are going straight in the dirt as soon as all this is over. Whoops. Okay. Can he drink the potion of giant strength now? Apparently, yes. So now he's got 21 strength. I assume that's temporary, but that should be helpful. That should be helpful. Do I have some kind of potion that I should drink now? Giant strength, why not? $21. I guess 21 is a giant strength. Did I re-equip OP1? Yes, I did. Wow, how responsible of me. Potions of nothing super important. Although Survival, okay, hold on. Survival, get rid of this wand of magic missiles. No, we're never going to use this clerical scroll. You throw that away so that whoever has the potion of speed, give it to Survival. I don't know if these things are already wearing off, which is an issue. Is it Rilu has the potion of speed? Sure does. If the potion of speed does what we kind of assume it does based on its name, then there is the hope that maybe we can get Survival going a little bit earlier in the initiative order. Maybe you can get something done. Get a spell off before he's beaten upon. He's got very bad movement right now for some reason, but that's not super... Well, not for some reason, because he's encumbered, right? Why is he so encumbered? I guess potions are extraordinarily heavy. So it goes. Alright, Kateri, bless us. Bless our unconscious madman. Let's go. Do I want to go down the stairs? Nice. Kind of. I mean, given that, get a bunch of barrels of oil, stuff an oily rag in the top of them, light the oily rags, push them up the stairs. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah. I guess we could just start the fire at the bottom of the stairs, try to smoke them out. Nope. There's no roof. Okay, yeah. There is no choice but close quarters combat. 2 guards. If only it was merely 2 guards blocking our path. Okay. Well, I took a hit. So no casting for me. However, I've got the wand of lightning bolt. Just the thing. I'll send it this way, hit these 2 dudes. Oh no, this guy's already taken a hit. Let's try to hit him more. 30. Great. If only we could have bounced it off more of them, but hey, that's not nothing. Does Rulu have any kind of gimmicks she could be using here? No. It's okay, Rulu. You'll be a super useful character once dual classing exists in the game engine. A miss. That's good. Survival just had to take a hit right then. What a drag. Right before his turn. And these guys are all clustered beautifully to be hit with some kind of spell. Okay, what does Survival have for items? A Wand of Paralyzation. A Wand of Lightning. Let's try it. Shoot it at this guy. 13. And then just none of the rest of them. What a drag. Okay. What can Kateri do here? I mean, we're going to try hold person. Okay. No need to hold that guy. But if we could hold... It's not going to work on all of them. And yet, we're allowed to dream. Held. Held. Come on. Alright. Good try. It's her turn again? Alright. Okay. Oh, I can cast. This is big. Out of curiosity, am I still 21 strength? I am. Okay. Am I in a position... I can get a guaranteed hit on 3 of them with my wand. Or I can try to put a fireball down, which does depend on me getting it off before they roast me. I'm going to try the fireball. You know what? No. I'm going to do a stinking cloud. Helplessness would just be a great thing for us to inflict upon our enemies here. How about these 3? Coughing. Coughing. Come on. Nauseous. Okay. We got one of them. I'm getting beaten on hard, which is not good. Alright, Kateri. So this one is not helpless. Be great if he was. Be great if that one was. Let's see. Held. Unaffected. Unaffected. Survival can cast. Let's try it. Let's try a fireball. Assuming, we get it off. Nope. No luck. No such luck. But you still got the Wand of Lightning. So let's... Probably going to outright kill this dude and get a hit on this guy too. That's not bad. Okay. Obi-Wan's still standing. He only hit 1 with that, but still, it's good. Would love to see some nausea. Survival's gonna get another turn. Maybe he can cast a spell. I'll go for Stinking Cloud. Oh, he cast it. I guess this is the best spot for it. Nausea. Double nausea. Ah, Rulu cannot use her sling in her current position, so I guess it's time to do a little magic dagger stabbing. Hey, a miss. And some of us are holding on in real dangerous condition here. Hold on. Are any of these ones around us not helpless? Oh yeah, 2 of them are not helpless yet. So, you know what though? No, he doesn't have anything to heal with. No, he does. 1 potion of extra healing. On himself. Why didn't you aim it at the one that was right in front of you, Ginhirus? You fool. Oh well. Okay. Let me look. No, I got no good lightning bolt opportunities. So I'm going to try to get off a fireball here. We have 1 more shot at hold person. Should be a game changer. All right. Now, big problem. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to try putting this here. We're inside, but they said there's no roof, so a lot depends on how the programmers interpreted that in terms of whether this is an inside fireball or an outside fireball. Hopefully I don't roast us all. Great. Okay. Really good to know. Now, getting the hold person on that guy would be decisive. Unaffected? Whatever. You're almost dead. Come on. Oh, held. Yes! I think that's right, Stimpinski. But it's also, it goes up to 4 instead of 3 in indoor spaces. And I wasn't sure if this would count as an indoor space or not. Oh my goodness. We might be in just the right position for all of this. Yep. It's just butcher's work. Yeah, it's because it's like, it winds up being kind of jagged. But I'm not sure exactly how. Obviously, eventually, computer RPGs will deal with this by just having, you know, the thing tell you more clearly. Okay. Do a little cure light wounds, because we're going to have to, if we win this difficult fight, we have a difficult fight ahead of us too. But I'll also start the butchery. Oh no, the one, haha. Oh, this one is also not. Oh, no, he is. He was helpless. Okay. So we've done this one, except, you know, there is the... Have it for yourself, Bianca. Seven, 6, 10, 10. Do all of the healing I possibly can before accepting the end of this fight, because it seems heavily foregrounded that we're going to need to fight a bronze dragon, which I assume is quite a tough enemy. Being shouted at, hold on, or called to. No anger or anything. I'll be right back. Hang tight, gang. Boom. And we're back. I will cure... Whose light wounds shall I cure? Oh, graciously cure Sir Waffles. Good stuff. Sir Waffle, do you have like a potion of healing? 2. He's got 2. Great. Have one. Again, Harris wants to kill this guy the old-fashioned way. Also, I gotta be careful. It'll be stupid if I let these guys wake up. I don't think it's gonna come to that, though. Potion of extra healing. Use it. Drink it. Great stuff. Kateri, do you have any... Yes, she does. For me, please. Alright. Banaka. Go do the cruelty thing. Am I out of spells? I am. Do I have healing items? Potion of extra healing. I'll take it. What about you, Rilu? Do you still have healing items? You do. Can she... Oh, wait. Hold on. First, get your sling out. I think it's very unlikely that the Tyranthraxus, if we fight a bronze dragon, that we're going to get it helpless. So, yeah, we'll continue the battle. Please hold on, Tyranthraxus. Hands are full. Some things... Oh, because she still has a potion of extra healing. Excellent. Kateri, cast your final Cure Light Wounds. Honestly, gentlemanly of Tyranthraxus to just kind of watch while we get prepared to fight him. So give him credit for that. So you get... Okay, a potion of extra healing seems to have more than one charge, which is just great in this particular situation. I'm going to send Rilu... Actually, just right to here. Hold on. Ah! You can give a potion of extra healing to a teammate, but not a potion of regular healing. I'll take that for myself. Yeah, we'll continue this battle a little longer, absolutely. Banaka, what do you have? Still has her potion of extra healing. Use it. For yourself. Excellent. How about you, Sir Waffle? You still have one potion of extra... Okay. Use it on yourself. Okay. Kateri, do you have potions of extra healing? She sure does. Use it on me. Great stuff. Oh, terrible roll. Hopefully I get more out of this one. And now it has been used up. Air clears. Continue battle. Yeah, one more round here. Just in case some of us have... Yeah. If there's more we can have, we want it. But Sir Waffle, you are very close to full now, so share with me. Very nice. Very nice of him. Badonka, how about you? She is not at the extra healing anymore. So take a regular for yourself. Kateri, I believe we established, does have potion of extra healing. For OP1 this time. I have No more potion of extra healing. What about my clerical scrolls? Restoration. 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 Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Okay. No. Alright. This is it. 7,000 experience points for slaughtering those fighters. It's actually going to let us take your time. Go through the items. All these jerks had special rings. We'll take a couple. But ultimately, I think it's just a matter of saying, is there something obviously good at the end? No. Well, we don't care. Because I can't imagine they let us take special items in when we port the party into Curse of the Azure Bonds. So now, the dragon looks at you with interest. You are indeed mighty warriors. Even so, there is no hope of your success. But you interest me. If you join me, I will make you the commanders of the armies that will sweep the Moonsea. I cannot be defeated, you know. Will you join me? Obi-Wan Kenobi, how do you vote? Obi-Wan votes attack. 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 It's unanimous. Tyranthraxus breathes. Servathal is instantly killed. And the bronze dragon... Okay, my goodness. Bronze dragon not having a... Oh, goodness. This is crazy. Cast prayer. If we can just make Tyranthraxus nauseous. Hey, wait a minute. Remember how there was that decoy Tyranthraxus? And his name was spelled Tyranthraxus? And I thought that was a tell. But no. They just never managed to type the name correctly for any unit named Tyranthraxus. Unaffected, coughing, unaffected, unaffected, unaffected. We're going to land hits on him at least? Tyranthraxus not even affected by coughing? I mean, prayer? Jeez. 7 damage. But Genhirus should really know that... Oh, wow. He should really be aware that there is no vulnerability to lightning coming from a bronze dragon with a creature with lightning breath is not going to be harmed. There's no way we can make him blind, and yet we'll try. No. He's coughing, he breathes, instantly kills Badonka. What the fuck are you supposed to do here? 16 damage. Okay. Be great if Tyranthraxus would focus a little bit more on the traitor. At least he didn't finish off Obi-Wan. 19 damage. We've got him about halfway. 18. Obi-Wan killed. Useless Genhirus. I really needed to land that hit. Kateri is killed. Alright, it's down to me and Genhirus. Genhirus the useless. Oh, that 13 damage is painful. And we're all killed. That was so close. Alright, well. I guess I mean, there's nothing to it except to try again and just hope that we land more hits faster. Don't waste any... If I hadn't wasted time putting down a stinking cloud just to see if it would work, except it did say he was coughing and maybe that was helping us get more hits. Okay, well. I got time to try this a few more times. This time I will just... We'll update the save so it's right outside the boss room. Password is dragon. Well, that's appropriate. Okay. Through the secret door. Up the stairs. Don't immediately go back down the stairs. Find the secret door. Go through it. Up these stairs. This way. Get Genhiris. It was very, very helpful in the first battle. And then very, very useless. In the battle with Tyranthraxus. No, don't continue the battle. No, don't need the treasure. Go in. Hey, Genhiris. How's it going, buddy? Yeah, join up. Join up. Okay. Save in the B slot. And then. What all things did I do here? Survival should drop something. This clerical scroll that almost certainly just has restoration. Very good. Because then, what did I do? I had Rilu give him Potion of Speed. Not sure it actually helped at all. And yet, we'll try. Okay, here we go. Hands are full. Now I'm very strong. Get my sword back. Alright. Survival. Items. Drink this potion of speed. Good stuff. Avatar. Giant strength. Good stuff. And then I just want Kateri. Cast Bless. Bless us all. And try again. The battle begins. Hey, a bunch of misses right at the start. That's promising. Slow down the cycles so we can tell what the hell is going on. Genhiris, if he would just aim at the front line, guys, he would get multiple hits there. What an idiot. However, this has worked out great so far. Alright. I will lay a stinking cloud down here. 4 of them. 2 coughs, 3 coughs, 4 coughs. It's kind of a drag. Okay. I think here is maximizing the fireball damage without roasting us. I hope. Ooh, good roll. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Don't like taking those hits, of course. Alright, Rilu. Take aim at this dude. Hit him. Kateri, pray for us all. Taking more damage than I would like to be. Coughing. Nausea. Can't take it with you. This guy just refuses to. He could stand. I'm pointing at the screen. So he could stand here. And just, but no, he refuses. Okay, another fireball. Here. That wasn't terrible. Hey, 2 hits from Madonka. And we've got a hold person. Just great to get some holds here because I am pretty beat up. Unaffected. Held. Come on. Held. Nausea guy is done. Does OP1 have a potion of extra healing? He does. He's going to pause for a moment to help me out. Thanks, buddy. Didn't matter. I'm down, I'm dying, we're fucked. Would I get back up between? No, it hardly matters. We're just butchered now. It all fell apart just like that. Okay, fine. I still believe that this could come to... I mean, we won that fight once. There's no reason we couldn't win it a second time. Came so close with Tyranthraxus. You know, at what cost? Well, at the cost of all your friends being dead. But maybe this will work out. All we can do is try. Alright. The coat hangery looking thing. And the descending F thing. Password is zombie. Load the B save, which is now right here. So we're back in business pretty quickly. You can have a sword and a shield in your hand and still take a potion and drink it. You cannot have a... Oh, you know what? Wands of magic missiles might actually suddenly become useful, specifically against Tyranthraxus. Tyranthraxus. Oh man, I'm falling for the typo. Because it's guaranteed damage. It's not big damage though. So, lots to think about. I guess it's bigger damage than it would have been in the past. Now that Sir Waffle is a level 6 magic user. I don't know. Sir Waffle is speedy. Alright. No messing around with fireballs until we've gone all in with the stinking clouds. I think I've learned my lesson there. Terry will bless. Can she do prayer outside of combat? She can. Hopefully it's good that I did. And it doesn't just like have no effect in the actual battle. Alright. We fight his mighty guards. Love to hear the bad guys miss. Makes me optimistic. Hits on Sir Waffle and James. Slow the thing down. Okay. Well, we gotta try. Got one of them. Okay. Well, in that case, Sir Waffle, it is lightning wand time for a round here. Actually, let's try this wand of paralyzation. We should have multiple targets, but still. Unaffected. Okay, should have used lightning. Lousy Genhiris. Suppose I could rearrange the party. Put Sir Waffle where Rilu is. And he could maybe get into a position to just shoot the lightning right down the line. I'll try that next time. Take this guy out. Can't cast anything. Gotta get hit off. Waffle takes a hit. Genhiris is done. Opium is down. You really need the opening of this battle to go a very certain way. Okay, let's find out what Wand of Magic Missile is all about. How many targets do I get? 1 and it does 5 damage. Total trash. The guaranteed 5 damage might be helpful again against Tyranthraxus. Utterly useless here. Unaffected. Held. Unaffected. Got a bad need for rolls to go better than this. A vital part of your strategy is having the random number generator cooperate. Unaffected, held, held. Okay. Probably won't wind up mattering much. All right. Nice shot, but you absolutely... Okay. Yeah, still nothing. Still no ability to cast. Haven't cast a single spell. Oh, a chance. Hardly matters, but here we are. Might as well. Here, I guess. Instant double nausea. Could have been so great. But this one's already fallen apart. In fact, why am I even doing this? I do generally try to adopt a philosophy of playing it out hard, but no. We've been butchered. And who knows how many times we got to do this again and again to get the first moments to work out for us, which seems essential. I am going to try this rearrange the party and put Sir Waffle where Rilu is. Oh, no. Rilu on the front line is immediately slaughtered. Swap Sir Waffle and Badonka, actually. That might do the trick. It's worth a try. Okay. What do I need here? What do you want from me? Cincinnati Reds logo. Crummy looking table. Password is Efreet. Can Efreets grant wishes? I could use an Efreet right now, if that's true. Load the B save. Okay. I'm going to update the B save after doing one part of this, which is dropping whatever this is. Yep. And transferring Potion of Speed over to Sir Waffle for better or for nothing. Update the B save. Alright. Obi-Wan's got to unequip his sword to drink his Potion of Giant Strength. But Sir Waffle and James can both just slurp their upgrade potions for free. Oh, I said I would reorder the party. Okay. Gonna do my best to remember I said that. Stronger. Very good. Okay. Camp. Altar. Order. Okay. OP1 has been selected. Wait. Exit. Altar. Order. Sir Waffle has been selected. I'll place him here. Not sure if that does anything or not, but it could. Alright, oh, and Kateri, oops. Bless us and pray for us. We need it all. We need the gods as much in our corner as we can get them. Yes. Here we are. Lousy old Tyranthraxus. If only it was just 2 guards. Okay. This is good. Let's put this one here. Nausea? Nausea? 3 nauseas. That's a promising sign. Well, let's make a statement. We're killing you all. That's what's going down here. Badonka, attack this guy. I was hoping that idiot would land in the bad place. Ah, I took damage. But I at least have a double target for my lightning wand. $18, 9. Not a good roll, but so it goes. Can we hold some of these jerks? One, come on. 2, come on. No, never works out quite that well. God damn it, Ginheris. I appreciate your eager betrayal of your original master, and yet seems like you'd be such a more effective member of the team. With a little bit more forethought. Comes another hold person. Try to hold the ones who are coming around on us here. Unaffected. Unaffected. Help. Okay. Arg! Absolutely frustrating. Okay, but it's not hopeless yet, so we fight on. Not coughing. Nausea. 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 Okay. He got 2. Good for him. Wish the second guy had made a saving throw, but so it goes. More nausea. One last cast of Hold Person. Probably it would be worth if... Ah, damn it. I targeted a guy who was already held. Okay. Well, they're all helpless except for one now. Rulu busts out her old magic dagger. Yeah, like, come on, Ganirus. Just aim at the dude closest to you. Oh well. Can I get him? I think he's the only one, right? Yep. So... no luck. Ah, well. Hey, 5 damage. Very nice. Useless old Ganirus. It occurs to me I should give him a wand of magic missile. And... it sucks. I want him using the lightning wand now, and then I want him to stop using it. I'm not sure how much control I can possibly assert over that process. I'll try to hold person this guy. It'll certainly clean things up, because he's got a lot of hit points. And decent AC. That guy recover? What a jerk. How dare he catch his breath. Well, let's make sure the other ones don't recover. Do you have one hold person left? No. I should give her more. That's a thing to keep in mind if it comes to it. Idiot Ganirus. Lousy jerk. Okay. Oh, I can't cast, of course. However, I can get both of these guys with a lightning wand. Except it's gone. I've used my last charge, I guess. Well, that sucks. Okay. Hey, 18 damage. Also has its charms. Asshole. Okay. We outright killed him, which is nice. Okay. Do people get back up when potion... I think this is also a potion of extra healing, is it? Well, we're about to find out. Or actually healed. He didn't get up, unfortunately. Will they recover in between the two fights? Because we are kind of just screwed if they don't. Yeah, we'll continue the battle. Potion of extra healing. Use it. Use it first on unconscious Bianca. She doesn't get up. But who knows? Who knows? We'll hold out hope that they'll join us for the fight that really counts. It's more important to heal me than it is to heal Rilu. Doesn't feel good to say that, but it's true. Continue. At least it does turn out to pay off. That I never ever succumb to the urge to use any of these items in the past. If they get up between rounds and not otherwise. Otherwise it's just useless. I'm out of Cure Light Wounds, so I have Potion of Extra Healing, which I'll start sharing with Bianca. Yeah, we're continuing. You drink yours, Obi-Wan. Potion of Extra has been consumed. Well, Rilu, you take the Potion of Healing. Great stuff. You're out of spells, but do you have a Potion of Extra Healing? You sure do. But wait. That's Madman. Madman can continue to rest. Real kick in the teeth if they don't just actually get up. Potion of Extra Healing is gone. Okay. Hold on a second. Is Obi-Wan standing next to? Okay. View. Item. You can't trade in combat. So if I gotta do this again, I will give Genhirus a wand of magic missiles and hope that he decides to start using it. He probably won't. Do I still have a Potion of Extra Healing? I do not. Okay. And I know I'm out of spells. Kateri still has a potion. Use it. On me. And Rilu. Drink another Potion of Healing. Okay. Hey, 10,000 because so many of us got knocked out. More for the remainder. Oh, this is where, okay. Hold on. Okay. Can actually make Genhirus not completely useless. Yeah, you don't need that wand anymore. You need this wand of magic missiles. Okay. Okay. No, we don't care about the treasure. So, I think around when I was like 10 or 11, I decided to hunker down and beat Dragon Warrior or Dragon Quest, the original. Which, as you're probably, if you're familiar with RPGs, you might know that that's an immensely grindy game. But I ground up, which generally I don't like to do. I put in all the work. I solved all the puzzles on my own. Not that there's any like that hard puzzles. I worked it all out. I made it to the Dragon Lord, and the Dragon Lord offers you to join him. And if you make that choice, the game just ends. Like you become his ally, and it's over. So I did that once, got that experience. Now it was time to actually, go beat him and experience the real ending. And wouldn't you know that in between those two play sessions, that was when my thing died. My battery died. The save battery. My save game was lost. I never wound up beating Dragon Quest until they re-released it on Game Boy Color. It was a very painful experience. Okay. Awful start. We're off to a terrible start. 28 damage. That's a great start. A guaranteed 5 damage every time Genihirus acts. $14 damage. Okay. 12 damage. $16. We've done it. And sure, I'm dead, and so's Rilu, but we'll get back somehow. Oh, it just doesn't work? Bullshit. Doesn't matter. Tyranthraxus is killed. Now what? There's no treasure. Mortally wounded, the dragon roars. The spirit of Tyranthraxus flares up from the dragon's body. Okay, a bronze dragon possessed by this creature, Tyranthraxus. Fools, you have but slain the body I possessed. I cannot be defeated. With the power of the Pool of Radiance, which I moved here to my lair, I will still rule by possessing one of you. This is kind of what I was expecting Tyranthraxus to have a look like. Okay. No, Lord Bane, I can still rule here. I have not failed. Do not call me back. But he was called back. Knowing that Tyranthraxus has finally been defeated, you leave the castle. Moving through the streets, you catch occasional glimpses of monsters in hiding. None attack. Finally, you enter the civilized area of Phlan. You're by the gateway to the unsettled areas. The city watch eyes you suspiciously. Like they do. Okay, so it seems pretty clear that the end game here is to go into the council hall and have the clerk be like, wow, great, thank you. Thank you for getting all this done for us. However, we have dead folks on the team at the moment. That ought to be enough money. We'll go to a temple. Hell yeah, we do. Pool our wealth. Heal James, please, by raising him from the dead. Yep. Thank you, I guess. Would be great if you maybe gave us a complimentary one because of all the saving of your town that we've done, but it's up to you, I guess. Alright, we're all alive. We all still have positive constitution, like we didn't get down below 10. Oh wait, yes, we are going back for that money. I would have made a big donation to your temple if you'd, shown honor and raised us from the dead for free after we saved the entire world. Or the entire region, at least. Actually, part of the charm here of this game and this story is that it's not about saving the whole world. Before I can offer any commissions, I must see if you're due a current reward. This loss of the kobold forces will be a major blow to the enemy. Here's your reward. We did that already. Okay, I'll take the reward again. Okay, yeah, fine. We should take the treasure. It's going to be a bunch of gems. Congratulations! Your quest is over! Tyranthraxus is defeated! Phlan is free! If you wish, you may continue to help us clear any remaining monsters. All Phlan salutes you. Here is your reward. 38,571 experience points. Very nice. We will take this 100 jewelry, thank you. Oh, fine. We'll take 200 gems. Thank you. Okay. I mean, that's the ending. But we can level up, can't we? Probably everyone can now go to the level cap, and I might as well do that if I'm one day going to port this party. So who wasn't at the cap? And can they get to the cap? What is a level 7 magic user threshold? Well, we're about to find out. 40,000. Oh, because, yeah, level 7 is not even in this game. Level 8 fighter is 125,000. No, we didn't get there. Wait, one more time. Yeah, 125,000. Not even close. With 65,000. Level 7 fighter, not quite. Okay, fine. What about Badonka? She's currently level 7, level 7. She did not make it to level 7 fighter. Did she make it to level 7 thief? Sure did. Oh, I mean level 8 thief. She sure did. So, okay, that's something. And then Servaffel. No, I just looked at him. Okay. So, maybe not as exciting as we might have hoped, but Badonka can have 1 thief level. Yeah, I want to train. Hold on. Look at that. 252 gems, 111 jewelry. Ridiculous economy in this world. Alright. Now how's Badonka doing? Yeah. She'll get there. We'll do her level up. And that's it. You know, not the most climactic ending. Like a very nice like final dungeon and like final combat. That part was good. No big. They didn't throw us a parade, you know. So close. Really. Oh hey. Genahir is stuck with us. Like, he knew when to get off that sinking ship. And now for his service to Phlan, he's a member in good standing. He's a citizen in good standing. Good for him. Yeah, I want to train. Please train Badonka to a level 8 thief. I will update the A save, and I will quit to DOS. Okay, awesome! We have beaten Pool of Radiance. 21 episodes, many hours, and it was a great time. This was a really great time. Some closing thoughts. Let me think here. I think one thing, while I was over optimistic about the level of the extent to which the game world would respond to our actions, in the sense that like I really thought for some reason when we cleared the slums that civilized Phlan would expand to 2 maps and there'd be some new shops. Partially just because the shops are really boring and you've run out of almost everything worth buying from them very, very early on. I thought, like, could we have a rare item shop? Could we have a bank so we're not constantly just dropping all this money because it's too heavy? No. Turned out no. There's no extra thing. The city never expands. At the same time, the game is responsive to what you're doing, which is really cool at the time. Like, not that recently anymore, but semi-recently, I was pretty frustrated by Ultima 6 when, I've gone and I've freed all the shrines, but if I go back and I talk to Lord British, he's just like, thou must free the shrines, James. Like, the game never picks up. In many ways, Britannia is a much more realized world than the Moonsea was here in Pool of Radiance, but it's static to a large extent. That Pool of Radiance, actually, lots of stuff happened. We even saw just in this last session that if I take or don't take those 2 swords from that one altar, it changes multiple encounters. Some of them in very small ways. The guard parties are going to attack us no matter what, but they call us blasphemers or sacrilegious people if we've profaned their shrine. But then, like, you don't even get a chance to give the password to the guards at the gate if they see you as blasphemers. And then when you get into Genhiris's waiting room, the thief will just instantly attack you as a blasphemer. Whereas, like, yeah, that's different from how it went previously. And yeah, so that's one really good thing. The game is not terrific in terms of the role-playing side of a role-playing game. Like, there aren't tons of NPC interactions, but there aren't none, and a lot of them are pretty good. And certainly it felt like, and maybe this was just the game successfully creating the impression for me, that I had different paths I could take, or like different options, but it felt like there were different ways to solve a lot of these problems that would result in different things. Can a stealthy enough party actually get into the Buccaneer's den, the Buccaneer camp, the slave camp, and free the slaves without having to fight all the slavers? I don't know, but it seems possible. Probably there were more side quests not offered as commissions that I never found, because by the end I knew about the one where the silver dragon told me to go and find the hobgoblins and get an item from them that would help me clear the graveyard, but I already cleared the graveyard, so I wasn't worried about that. Yeah, so like that stuff's cool. And of course the main event, especially with first edition D&D, the main event for a D&D game is your combat and your character advancement. And both of those are very well realized here right from the start. The combat is fun. I will say that, like, they programmed a lot of spells into the game, and yet some of them are just so much more obviously essential. There's, like, except for having Sir Waffle have knock, specifically to knock our way into the hedge maze. Otherwise, it's like, if you have 2nd level magic user slot, memorize Stinking Clab. If you have a 2nd level cleric slot and you're not going somewhere where you know you're going to get poisoned or could get poisoned, then you take Hold Person. If you have a 1st level magic user slot, use Sleep. If you have a 3rd level magic user slot, use Fireball. So in that sense, it was kind of like, that's a little, like, it's limited in that sense, but the combat's got plenty going on. Formation is important. Sheltering your magic users so that they can actually cast spells. There aren't that many combats with magic using enemies, but when you have those combats, that also creates it's vital to very quickly act to disrupt their ability to cast spells. So yeah, the combat stayed fun, even though some of the larger combats can get tedious if the enemies flee but then can't pathfind themselves out of the place. You have to track them down and kill them. But by and large, I was still, like, the serious combats, I was still enjoying here at the end, 21 episodes in, just as much, if not more, than I was in the start. And in fact, I say just as much, if not more, definitely more. The combat is more fun, as your character is progressing and more powerful, and you have Stinking Cloud and multiple attacks and Fireball and Hold Person, Prayer even. It was it was cool. I love having a story that's just about a town and an area. It's not about saving the entire world. It's about fixing a local problem. And it felt like we did. Again, because the town kept being grateful as we helped. And if nothing else, when you've cleared areas, for the most part there aren't monsters there anymore. Except in Podol Plaza for whatever reason. Very cool. I need to read about this to find out what did I miss? What side quests were out there that I never tracked down? And more than anything, was there anything to do with Madman? Is there any place I could take him to get him the care that he needs? I don't know. Yeah, but a cool story. It occurred to me a while ago that there's a lot of overlap in setup between the off-the-line Dragon Age 2 and Pool of Radiance. Being set in a single place, being all about protecting that one city. Obviously, Dragon Age 2 goes for the narrative approach from a few years pass and your decisions allegedly affect what's happening. And then the ending throws all the promise out. And it's just like, no, regardless of which faction you're more sympathetic to or where you went, both factions just turn out to be evil and you gotta fight both of them. We didn't have time to plan multiple different climaxes here. Yeah. And I really liked it. I bet this would be a fun module. I know it exists as a module for actual role-playing. I bet that would be a lot of fun. I think that a literal remake of this game or reimagining in modern times could keep a whole lot of the core of this. And then if you layered in more NPCs and more dialogue and more like a sense that the world is progressing in its own way and your choices have consequences, I don't know. I think there's a real potential there for a cool modern game that sticks with all this stuff. Although that's also just a thing. You can insert all the branching and the decisions that matter and the role playing. You can do that in a tabletop too. So maybe that's the answer for anyone wanting a cool remake of Pool of Radiance. Is just to have it yourself with your imagination and your friends around a table. Yeah. What a ride. I had a ton of fun with this. Like I said, we're not doing Curse of the Azure Bonds right away, but someday we are. In between, I'll do Hillsfire, and Rilu will be my character in Hillsfire. She's the main character for me of this Pool of Radiance through to Pools of Darkness story, if indeed I wind up doing it all. At some point, I'll bump up against the level caps for non-human characters in a way that might just ruin it all. But maybe not. I'll try it in the fullness of time. Next week, exciting new Saturday stream, Inscription. So I'm looking forward to that. It's a deck builder, but also I guess it does some cool stuff. But anyone who tells you about it then immediately says, go in blind, don't find out. And I like going in blind anyway. That's my inclination to begin with. So I haven't learned anything more than that. But I'm going to fire it up. I understand it's pretty short, so that probably won't take that long. I haven't decided what's on the other end of that. But I'm looking forward to checking it out. And then, yeah. My next D&D, I'm leaning still pretty heavily towards it being Dark Sun Shattered Lands and not immediately carrying on with the Gold Box series. But I'm mercurial. I might change my mind. You never know. Yeah, on the whole, Pool of Radiance, 2 enthusiastic thumbs up. Although, people always do that. They're like, I give this 2 thumbs up. Or it was pretty good. I give it 1 thumb up. Whereas the Siskel and Ebert rating system was actually just each of them giving a thumbs up or thumbs down. 2 thumbs up was not Roger Ebert really liked this. It was these 2 guys agreed. So, yeah. Cool. Very, very fun game. Very, very glad that I played it. Very, very glad that we're done now because it's always exciting to go on to new things. But very much looking forward to one day checking out Curse of the Azure Bonds. And Hillsfire, which is not a Gold Box game, but is part of this series. It's not even a role-playing game from what I understand. Nice. Awesome. So, tomorrow, Quest for Glory, Shadows of Darkness. We have a hat now. That hat has a brim. Is that enough shade for our skull-faced friend who wants a little shade for his eyes? I think it will be. So we'll pick up with that right away, and we'll go on trying to help the citizens of Mordavia. Then, Tuesday, Greg and James beat him up. We're carrying on. We're going to play some more Super Double Dragon, which is fortuitous because by the end of this month, we're going to be leaving the past behind for a little bit. When Double Dragon Gaiden comes out, we're going to see what's happening in Double Dragon right now. And we'll have very fresh minds to compare that to the original and what was done there. So that's cool. I might, this is not a promise, but I might do a pre-show for Greg and James Beat 'em Up where I check out Golden Axe Warrior, a Sega Master System game spun off from the Golden Axe series of beat 'em ups, but it's a rip-off of The Legend of Zelda. It's apparently pretty well regarded. So that might be neat. Not sure how I'm going to do that, but if I do it, that's what it'll be. I really want to get an impromptu Lolo stream in sometime. I'm thinking that I will do Ogre Battle, which I'm doing on Wednesday afternoons now. I think I'll double it up and do it on Thursday as well this week. Time depending. I got a Monday morning meeting that's going to determine how much stuff I got to do for my non-main job side project that's still going even though it's vacation for my main job. And then, eventually it'll be Friday Night Frosthaven. And for this particular Friday Night Frosthaven, we're going back to the Outpost. And then, if we do get to a scenario, we're doing Scenario 5, Frozen Crypt, which is actually the beginning of the main plot of the game, which we've just been ignoring for like the 6 months we've been playing it. 7 months. No, 6 months and a half. 6.5 months. Neat. Okay, that's cool. And then it's Saturday, and we're going to find out what this Inscription is all about. Playing a game that came out in the last few years. Not something I do a lot on this channel, but I do it now and then, and we're going to do it with Inscription. Sweet. So yeah, that's all the stuff we do here. If you only came by to check out Pool of Radiance, I don't know, maybe some of that sounds like fun too. If not, well, hang tight. I'll be doing Dark Sign eventually, and I'll be doing Curse of the Azure Bonds eventually. And I'll catch you on the flip side with that. We have a Discord. Come by, hang out, chat with me and Stempinski and others, but mostly me and Stempinski. Invite in the link. Invite link in the About section. Check out Aaron Hodges-Boyle's music if you like my Starting Soon music. Follow if you're not following. I wouldn't recommend you subscribe, but I appreciate it if you do. Okay. You stuck around to the end. Thanks for sticking around to the end. If you came and you left, you can't hear my voice, but I'm glad you stopped by anyway. So thanks for stopping by. And until the next time, when we've left the Moonsea region behind and we're off to new adventures together, take care of yourselves and be kind to everyone you meet.